A traffic stop was conducted on January 5, 2023, due to the vehicle displaying a fraudulent tag. Upon contact, the driver declined to provide legal identification or any paperwork related to the motor vehicle. The driver requested emergency assistance during the stop. Officer D&D from the city of St. Pete approached and explained the reason for the stop was due to the vehicle lacking a valid registration.
How you doing, sir?
What's the problem?
My name's also stopped at the city of St. Pete. Reason I'm stopped is because you don't appear to have a valid registration on your vehicle.
This vehicle is registered. Actually, excuse me. First of all, excuse me. I'm a foreign national. This vehicle is registered under the Moorish American National Council.
Okay.
And under the Treaty of Secret and Friendship and the CNA, the Consular Notification.
So basically, what I'm asking is, are you familiar with Council Notification and Access Manual?
I'm familiar with your train of thought. Do you have your ID on you, sir?
I'm asking, are you with
Are you familiar with the CNA, the Consular Notification?
My front seat.
Are you familiar with Council
My front
Notification?
seat, yes.
And
My
Access
front
Manual? Yes or no?
Is your lieutenant?
Yep, I have the supervisor on the way, yes.
Okay.
Okay, but are you familiar with the Council Notification Access Manual?
I'm familiar that with the Florida state statute requires that your vehicle be registered with the state and that you obtain a valid full driver's license to operate within the state.
His lieutenant comes because they would know if he doesn't.
Alright, I guess he doesn't.
The driver identified himself as a foreign national, mentioning being part of the Moorish American National. He brought up the Treaty of Secret Friendship and questioned Officer D about the Council Notification Access Manual and its relevance.
Again, Florida state law requires that you have your vehicle registered with the state of Florida or any of the other 50 states, and you have a valid driver's license within the United States to operate a vehicle.
Under the Constitution.
Now, at this point, I am giving you a lawful order to identify yourself because you're being stopped for a traffic violation.
Excuse me.
Spike strips.
What?
We'll speak to your lieutenant.
Yeah, bring your lieutenant, please.
My sergeant is on, well, a sergeant's on the way, not my sergeant.
Bring someone who's competent in Council
notification
Notification and Notification Access Manual.
You're not familiar.
Tango 16, they're being non-cooperative, they're requesting a supervisor.
You're not familiar with the law. No, hi.
Get them under the tires, they're gonna flee.
Oh, that's what you're sorry.
Yep.
Officer D elaborated on Florida state laws regarding vehicle registration, insurance, and driver's license requirements. Despite this, the driver persistently requested a supervisor and continued to press about the CNA.
Officer? I don't need those things. Okay. I'm asking if you're competent in...
You do, sir. You're traveling on the roads in the city of St. Pete in the state of Florida.
National.
Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you?
I am a foreign national. I'm asking if you're competent in your Consular Notification Access Manual. Every sheriff and policy enforcer are supposed to be competent in that.
Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance on you? Or some form of identification?
Okay. Unless you're competent in that, I'm not required to answer
You are required to provide that information during a traffic stop. I do have
commercial
jurisdiction.
stop, and I'm protected by treaty law and obligations. So if you are competent in the Council Notification Access Manual, you shouldn't be here. You need to bring somebody who is competent in Council Notification Access Manual.
Provide information, you're going to go to
Search warrant to ask me any questions. I'm not obligated to ask you anything. I mean, to answer anything from you.
And if you fail to provide that information, you're obstructing this traffic stop, you will go to jail.
I'm going to have to sue you.
That's fine.
Because...
You can provide the information or you're going to go to jail.
I'm not going anywhere.
You need to provide.
You're going against the Article 6 of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship.
Are you a
between the Moroccan
I am,
Empire.
ma'am. You have your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance on you.
243,350. Due to escalating tension and lack of cooperation, Officer D called for backup. The driver cited treaty laws and asserted that he wasn't obligated to provide identification or adhere to Florida's state laws.
Are you familiar with the CNA, Council Notification Access? Stop.
Yes or no? Are you familiar?
Stop it foreigner. Are you aware of
What country are you from?
Moroccan Empire.
We are the Moroccan Empire.
Do you have identification on you so that I can notify your consulate that you've been stopped?
350-447. The driver emphasized his status as a foreign national, mentioning treaty law protections and international rights. Officer D&D tried to emphasize the importance of state law enforcement and compliance.
Actually, that's a good question.
Yeah. I can call the consulate. Do you have identification on
with the
you?
consular notification and access menu. You haven't
What country?
answered that
You
yet.
said you're from Morocco?
I actually did.
What's your consulate? Moroccan. Do you have identification on you so I can call the consulate and see if they're familiar with you?
The consulate, and I can send up.
You don't actually have to answer the questions unless they have a...
Hey, step out of the vehicle. Step out of the
I'm
vehicle.
ready to give you the
Stop.
information.
Stop. You need to step out of the
Stop it.
vehicle.
So now
Sir, at this
this
time
is
you are under
gathering
arrest. You need to
around.
step out of the vehicle.
I'm
Step
trying
out
to
of the vehicle.
cooperate with her.
Now you're breaking my arm.
You need to
Ma'am, I'm talking
You're
to
breaking
her.
my
do not
arm.
touch me.
Don't touch
I'm not
us.
touching
We're
her.
Grab
talking.
her.
But you
Ma'am,
excuse
ma'am.
me. You need to have
I
a
am
search
acting
warrant,
as a consulate.
a seizure warrant, and an arrest warrant, but you have none of those things.
Ma'am,
Sir,
I need
step out
him
of the
to
vehicle,
stop.
please. Step out of the vehicle. I'm going to pull you from the vehicle.
Baraka, I'm trying to tell you. You got your...
In an attempt to resolve the situation, Officer D&D asked the driver to identify his country of origin so he could notify the respective consulate. The driver resisted and mentioned treaties between the U.S. and Morocco.
Sir, step out of the vehicle or I'm going to remove you from the vehicle.
Excuse me.
All right,
Stop
let me show you my... I'll show
No,
you my...
stop
We
reaching.
got a
Stop
foreign
reaching.
ID.
All right,
We
I'm not...
have
Step out of
a
the vehicle
foreign-
now.
We have a
I
foreign
have
ID.
a foreign
Baraka.
identification.
Baraka, stop. Stop. We have a
Stop.
foreign ID. You...
Stop.
Hang on. Let me see if I can get him to cooperate. Let me see if
Put
I can get
your
him to
foot
cooperate.
down.
I need your IDs. You guys, you do have to provide me.
We have
You
a
do have to
foreign
provide me.
ID.
Hang on.
We
I
have
need your
foreign-
foreign
we have
IDs.
foreign
That's fine.
IDs.
Do you have them?
Yes. What do you need my
You
foreign
can see
ID
it, but you
for?
cannot take it.
What do you need, ma'am?
I will
Ma'am.
show you this. This is my identification right here.
Let me see it. So let me see it so I can write it down.
You can write
Okay,
it
then
down.
you
Let me
must
see
give
it so I can
back.
write it down. I'll give it
All
back.
right, we'll give it
I'll
back.
give it back. Give it to me.
Despite the officer's requests, the driver refused to provide identification, citing treaty laws and rights as reasons for his non-compliance.
Make sure you give it back.
Can you put the car in park and turn the car off for me? Put the car in park and turn it off for me, please. Put the car.
Listen,
They're obviously being very violent. So.
listen. I'm not trying to have any trouble,
Okay.
but we are under lawful right via the treaty, a piece of friendship that we have with the U.S. Corporation of America. All right?
You know what?
We
Is
have
this
these documents. I can show them to you.
okay? Do you have them?
Fortunately, I didn't bring them with me. The vehicle. I can.
Okay.
There's a place right over there that I can bring you with, and I can give you all of my. Actually, no. I think I can bother with.
What do you?
And do you have the CNA because
I can't.
Officer D&D warned the driver of potential legal consequences for failing to comply with the traffic stop. The driver continued to cite treaty protections and asserted his rights.
So you guys are from? You were born in Morocco?
You see that there?
ID, ma'am?
You see that there flag?
Very
That's the signal that we're supposed to
That's-
have on our conveyances.
That's the truth.
Via Article 4 of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship between the United States and the Moroccan Empire. You guys know this. This is a commercial stop, and the treaty is to protect
At
us
this point,
in
it's
commercial
10:15.
incidents.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Where's the computer?
Sir.
Where's my book?
At this point, you are under arrest. You need to step out of the vehicle.
For what?
Obstruction.
Obstruction of what?
Obstruction of this traffic stop. We're not going to debate
This
it.
is-
You'll
I'm
have
not-
your day in
this is
court.
not
You
obstruction.
need to step out of the vehicle for me,
This
please.
is not obstruction.
Excuse me.
There's
What?
no right. You're
Yes,
going
sir.
against the Article 6.
And like I said,
You're
you'll have your day
trying
in
to
court.
detain me.
Can I
No, you're
speak?
under arrest.
The officer informed the driver that he was under arrest for obstruction due to his continued resistance. The driver vocally objected, mentioning treaty laws and his perceived rights.
We're beyond detainment.
What am I under arrest for?
I already advised you obstruction. Please step out of the
Can you-
vehicle.
What am I instructing?
The traffic stop,
Can I
sir.
speak to
I'm
your
not
supervisor?
instructing.
She's already ordered me to take him into custody. You need to step out of the vehicle.
You can speak. She's on the outside. If you open your door.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my book real quick.
Sir, I need you to not reach for anything else. I need you to just step out of the vehicle.
Hey, where are you going with my...
Step out of the vehicle.
Put this
Let's
back
go.
in my vehicle.
Let's go. Step out of the vehicle.
Hey!
Get on the ground.
off of me.
Get on the ground.
You're not supposed to be doing this. Get off of me.
As Officer D&D proceeded to handcuff the driver, the resistance continued. The driver reiterated his claims about treaty laws and expressed intent to pursue legal action.
Get off of me right now.
Get on your stomach.
Cooperate.
Get off of me.
Not worth it. Relax and cooperate.
Y'all breaking the treaty. Article 6, Article 4, y'all breaking all the treaty laws right now. Y'all not supposed to be doing this.
With the driver in custody, Officer D reiterated the reason for the arrest. The driver remained defiant, referencing treaty laws and suggesting he would sue.
I'm going to roll on your side, boss. Do you have anything else sharper that's going to poke, stab, or cut me?
What?
I'm asking, do you have any other weapons
That's
there?
utility blade. That's not a weapon, that's a tool for drywall. I'm a drywall finisher. I do drywall work. Ugh. Y'all know darn well that this is against the law. We're allowed to travel. The Treaty of Peace and Friendship is our protection and commerce. That flag is our signal that we're supposed to travel on the wheel. Y'all know that. Article 4. The banner that y'all wear.
Roll back over on
Red,
this side.
white, and blue at the side. That's y'all signal that y'all supposed to go by. Give my phone to my mother.
Perfect. Sit up.
If I have anything on me, give it all to my mother.
Absolutely, we'll be able to accommodate that. Go ahead and sit up. And stand up.
While seated inside the police cruiser, the driver brought up the Treaty of Peace of Friendship between the United States and Morocco again, emphasizing its importance.
Both feet.
Just bring your
Yes.
leg in.
Put your knees up to your chest.
Yes.
Come on. All right, 1, 2, 3.
So I have to go through this madness. Why?
You didn't want to comply.
Comply with what?
The traffic stop.
This is a commercial stop. You
Go
know
ahead.
what traffic means? Traffic is commercial.
I'm very aware what traffic is. I'm a traffic officer. Go ahead and have a seat for me.
I am not consenting to this.
You don't have to. Alright. Step it out for me.
You said you want to talk to the supervisor again,
I'm going
right?
to take this off you, okay?
I got
Don't.
Do not grab that.
Ma'am.
That's a big mistake.
Ma'am,
Understand that, but don't grab at the weapon. Okay?
ma'am, why are you bothering me? What did I do?
Can you step out of the car so we can talk to the supervisor like you asked?
Officer D reviewed the driver's record and shared details of previous charges. This included operating a vehicle without insurance, driving without a valid license, and resisting arrest.
Ma'am, are you detaining me for any reason at all? For
I asked
what?
you to step
Because
out
I
the
heard
car.
you speaking over there. I touched his hand.
Yep, you grabbed me
I
twice.
didn't mean to. Well, you know what?
Ma'am, please step out of the car, okay?
Can I call my mom?
Nope, you need to step out of the
No,
car.
Please step out of the car.
Are you detaining me?
You're under
Ma'am,
arrest.
yes, step out
I
of
ain't
the
no
car.
being under arrest.
Ma'am, we can do this one of two ways. Please
Okay,
step out of the car.
don't
I don't
I
have
can
to.
get out.
I know,
Don't-
thank you.
Get
Then
off
get
my
out.
wrist, please.
Perfect.
Then get
Get
out.
off my wrist, please.
Go ahead and step out.
Give me that.
Get.
Give me that. Put your hands behind your back. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I need my phone because I need to be able to contact my mother and the number
Yes,
in it,
ma'am.
and I don't know it by heart.
That's fine.
Okay?
Can she go in your cruiser?
Absolutely. I'm parked behind that cruiser. Let's go walk to that white one over there.
Tango 1615 a second time.
Registered to Orbit Leasing, but the last tag of 2020 was registered.
Sanders?
And it shows some lady.
With a different date of birth.
It's not her.
That's what he is in This is his name in iLeads, and it says this is the alias. So if you pull this up in iLeads.
Inside the cruiser, the conversation between the officer and driver continued, but it appeared to focus more on the driver's complaints and concerns rather than the ongoing situation. The subject, identified as Baraka Sanders, was arrested and faced multiple charges: operating a vehicle without insurance, driving without a valid driver's license, operating an unregistered motor vehicle, resisting an officer, and providing a false name or identity to law enforcement. Following his arrest, he was adjudicated guilty on all charges. As a result, he was placed on a 6-month probationary period. However, after just 5 months, Sanders' probation was revoked by the court. This revocation came due to his non-compliance with the court's conditions. His failures included not fulfilling his financial obligations to the court, failing to obtain a valid driver's license within the allotted 5 months, and neglecting to register the vehicle and secure a valid tag within the same period.